thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Thursday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
And for their matchup with the Pelicans, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. And it's Russell in at the point. And this early in the season, Doris, we're seeing some teams trying to find their way.
BA, very little set in stone at this point. Coaches are absolutely still tinkering with their rotations. You're trying to figure out which groups play well together. And then you also have the players, right? They're trying to drop off a little of the rust that accumulates over the offseason.
Puts up a 3. He can't get it to go. Thompson against Dort. The teardrop.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. After missing multiple seasons due to injury, Klay Thompson's game has changed.
It had to, Brian, because the types of injuries he had are so difficult to come back from. You admire the fact that his willing adjustment to what his game now looks like. Is he the elite defensive player he once was? No. But can he hold up defensively? Yes. And now as a shot maker, he can still be a pivotal part of success.
And he drops the first. The gravity that Thompson draws from opposing defenses really opens things up, Doris.
Yeah, Klay Thompson's range shooting has always been a monumental part of his success. And right now in his career, it is the driving force. Teams' defenders are still hyper aware of where Klay Thompson is, no matter where the shot clock is.
Both free throws good from Thompson. Well, Doris, Kyrie still working his way back from the ACL tear. Some scoring for the Mavs to replace.
BA, there's no doubt about that. But when you look over the recent history, the last year specifically of this organization, what a whirlwind. You trade away a young superstar in Luka. The pieces you get back don't remain healthy, and you had some other injuries, and then you end up getting the #1 pick in the draft, the highly coveted Cooper Flagg. I mean, what a whirlwind of a 12-month span.
Now here's Russell, coming off a solid outing against Toronto. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Russell. Thompson's got 5 points.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Holmgren with a screen on Russell. Baseline jumper, and SGA gets it to go.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Flagg. 23 points his last outing. And a miss there on the triple. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game with 30.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time, just won't go.
Davis, the pass to Russell. Shot clock at 6. And then Russell with the dunk.
D'Angelo Russell rises up and drops the hammer.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. From deep, SGA. Drops in the 3. SGA's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And so it's Dallas with it. Russell, the pass to Lively. And here's Russell. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Russell from outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
D'Angelo Russell is not afraid to make some big-time momentum-swinging shots. Nice to see him answer back right there.
Now here's Holmgren. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Now this is his bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
Pass to Lively. Here's Thompson. Davis with a screen on Dort to the paint. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
First one falls for him. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Dort. And here's Caruso. Hartenstein a screen. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Shoots over Lively. And he can't bank that one in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
To the inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9'4" standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
Thunder trail by 4. SGA with it. 9 points in the game. Takes a 13-footer, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Inside, here's Lively, and a slam dunk by Lively.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
So it's Oklahoma City now. SGA passes to Caruso. Thompson against Dort. And there's a 3-second violation. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. Oklahoma City, number 1.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
The Mavericks lead by 4. Russell finds Davis. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Outside Russell. Lets it go from deep. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Give him 8 points now.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Leading by 5. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And I love the aggressiveness they showed at the start of that game. They were really ready to attack the rim.
You know, typically when you go that hard to the rack, you can make a living at the charity stripe, and that's exactly what happened.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. second for Oklahoma City. And here are the Mavericks now. It's a 5-point game. Davis, the pass to Russell. Six on the shot clock. And here's Thompson for three. Wallace pulls it in.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Outside, SGA. Got a piece of it. Here's Flag. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by Dallas. The kick out to Williams. Outside, SGA. Shot clock at 5. 19-footer. Rebound, Anthony Davis. The Mavericks lead by 7. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul, Alex Caruso. First personal.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
That free throw good from Davis. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Caruso outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
Here's Flag. He's guarded by Caruso. The three from Thompson. Counted from distance. Thompson's got 8.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Williams. After Dallas's three-pointer on the other end. Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander to stop the run. That's good on the jumper. 15 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Russell, the pass to Thompson. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now you have to be a little bit more cautious on the defensive end. That's his second, and there's a long way to go.
Here's Flag. No points so far. Lively with a screen on Caruso. Here's Flag. Up again.
What you love about Hartenstein, good size, quick feet.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Wallace outside. Pass to Caruso. It's Hartenstein, high post. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
So you see Hartenstein keeps the game simple. Close shot, make the bucket. Simple.
Dallas leading by 11. Russell deciding where to go with it. Here's Flag. Davis a screen to the middle. And Davis slams it home.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he maybe looked really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for Russell. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
Here's Williams. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Wallace. Uses the glass on the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They lead by 11. Thompson scanning the floor. Down low. And a slam dunk by Lively.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Williams passes to Hartenstein. The shot's good.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Dallas leading by 11. Outside, Williams. Pass to Davis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. The Mavericks making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Hartenstein. And it's Aaron Wiggins in for Gilgeous-Alexander. That free throw good from Davis.
And they've already made a lot of trips to the line.
Thunder trail by 14. Outside, Williams. Stolen by Thompson. And now the Mavs on the run. Ooh, Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Marshall comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Hardy in for Thompson. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Williams. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hardy. Now here's Christie. Clock at 6. Here he goes. Now here's Washington. 4-3. Connects from downtown. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
And here's Caruso. Outside Joe. Pass to Jang. Back to Joe. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
And the first one at the line is good. And by drafting Cooper Flagg, the Mavericks regaining some of the long-term upside they lost with the Luka trade, Doris.
And by every metric and evaluation, Cooper is ready to play and contribute right now. And obviously the hope down the line, he can take over the mantle of franchise player. Boy, you're trying to put Luka in the rear view now.
And he makes both free throws. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster, it is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Marshall with the bucket.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second-chance points thus far.
Thunder trail by 18. Caruso outside. There's a screen. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Just 5 on the clock. Caruso against Washington. Caruso misses.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy two.
Gafford passes to Christie. Now here's Gafford. Williams defending. Pass to Washington from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And here's Caruso outside. Some solid defense from Martin. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Dallas on top. They lead by 18. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Chet Holmgren out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Wallace in at point guard. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Christie. Williams finds Christie. Back to Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And it's Caruso with the ball for the Thunder. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Here's Holmgren. No points yet. Pass to Wiggins. And stolen by Williams. Here's Marshall. He's covered by Holmgren. And it's Gafford missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
The 11-footer. Rebounded by Marshall.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. To the inside. Pass to Christie. The 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Thunder trail by 20. Now Caruso. The kick out to Wiggins. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
You have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Dort checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Stolen by Caruso. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Pass to Wallace. Holmgren outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Here's Williams. And he lays it up and in. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And here are the Thunder now after the basket by Dallas. Inside, tipped. Wiggins passes to Holmgren. Now Wallace. To stop the drought. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts. Big picture question, Doris. What do you think of the direction of the game?
I love where the game is. Players have never been more skilled. The three-point shooting and the tough shot making is at its highest level. And I think the physicality that's slowly being reincorporated is perfect.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Mavericks with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Washington. Flag comes in for Marshall. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Williams. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Flag. Williams defending to the middle. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Caruso outside. Pass to Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. There's a screen by Wiggins. And here's Caruso outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Davis. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
You know, if you're going to foul Davis, you better make it a hard one. AD is so strong.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Davis. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
Both free throws good from Davis.
And you watch AD out there, he's kind of a quiet guy, but Davis lets his game do the talking.
Wallace outside. Pass to Wiggins. And here is Williams. Check by Davis. And here's Caruso outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, most young players want to take threes. Flagg is the rare wing who almost prefers to bang down low.
For Oklahoma City, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Dort up top. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Lively. There's a screen. The 3 from Russell. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Russell's got 11 points.
Yeah, he'd rather take aim head on, but leave it to Russell to make the corner work for him.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Caruso, the pass to Dort. Williams on the wing. Check by Davis. Denied.
Well, stellar job by Lively on the defensive end. That's what he's there for. Rim protection, folks.
And he comes up with a bucket. Davis has got 6 here in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Thunder have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Wiggins. Joe comes in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. Outside Joe. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Outside Davis. From downtown, Williams grabs the board.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
SGA passes to Williams. Rejected by Lively.
Well, on top of the length he provides and athleticism, there are the shot-blocking instincts of Derek Lively. Wow.
Back to Davis. And then Davis punches it home!
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Outside, Williams. Right side, SGA. No good from outside.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Pass to Russell. Here's Lively. Here's Flag. Outside Russell. 5 to shoot. Outside Christie. Here's Lively. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Right side, Williams. Russell with the rebound.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Christie with the ball, and it's Dort picking him up. Williams against Russell. Lively passes to Davis. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And on your feet for the team down.
He's checked in for the Mavericks. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Williams against Davis. Williams passes to Joe. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. That'll put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the line. That one on Russell. Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Russell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. The rebound by Wiggins. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. There's a screen by Wiggins. And SGA, here we go. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Washington's checked in for Russell. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in. And so it's Dallas with it. Now here's Thompson. 20 points for him last game against Toronto.
I love that he sacrificed his body over and over. His persistence at getting to the free throw line really paid off for them.
Davis drawing the double team. Clock at 4. Here's Flag. Dallas no good that time either. And it's Thunder's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And Williams punches it home. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Russell is checked in. Here's Russell. He's got 11. On the wing, Davis. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. With authority, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Dallas leading by 20. Thompson outside. Russell a screen on Dort. Thompson fires from way outside. And it's off from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Inside. Here's Hartenstein. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Washington right side. 1:16 left in the first half. Dort against Thompson. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Russell. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Dort outside. There's the drive to the inside. Pass to Wiggins. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. fifth is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Marshall, he's checked in for Russell. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Mavericks lead by 18. Marshall outside. Pass to Thompson. Right wing. Lively finds Washington. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The three is up. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam thanks to AT&T. And so it's Dallas with it. It's an 18-point lead. Davis drawing the double team. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Marshall. And here's Davis. Over Williams. Davis misses. And here is Williams. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Dallas on top. They lead by 18. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hey, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot. It's all good. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the Players of the Week. Some great choices for the award this week, don't you think?
Yeah, I think if you win 4 Player of the Week awards, you should be able to trade them in for a Player of the Month award.
This is not a carnival, Shaq. You can't trade up for bigger prizes.
Why not, Ernie? I mean, you can win stuff for making hoops at a carnival, and it's even harder there. But why you can't do it? And the rim is bent there.
Well, I guess you can't argue with that kind of logic, if that's logic. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Thunder.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's Russell, and we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Cooper Flagg. Allie, what's his status?
The head athletic trainer for the Mavericks let me know the status. Unfortunately, no weight can be placed on the ankle. There's a lot of bruising, and it's likely to be broken. So this team is starting the year off with some tough news. But if there's a silver lining, it's a long season, so they have plenty of time to make the necessary adjustments.
Allie, thanks for the info. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Washington in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Washington against Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Washington. Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. P.J. Washington picks one up. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
The first free throw is good. Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, B.A., because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out. This guy's game is big time.
And he can't hit the second.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
Now here's Williams. Hartenstein. Excellent D there from Lively. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Davis. Comes up empty down low.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made one of your first 4 shots.
And Dort with the bucket on the assist by SGA. Dort's got his second bucket of the night.
Dort embraces contact, folks. You want to mix it up, he says, I am here for all of it.
The Mavericks lead by 17. Thompson outside. Back to Russell. Davis looking it over. The fadeaway. Davis missing again.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
And good look at the quickness for Williams.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. P.J. Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Brian, back to you.
They're happy to have him. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 22. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. checked in for Dallas.
Let's hear it for your dancing mascot, Mavs Man.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now here's Christie. Washington outside. Back to Christie. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Davis down low. Holmgren's there. Just 5 to shoot. To snap the cold streak. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
And Williams punches it home.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Christie. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Washington outside. Thompson against Dort. This one for 3. Now here's Lively. Tight defense on him. And a slam dunk by Lively.
The activity and the energy of Lively, it's so hard to contain him off the offensive window.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. The floater. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
The Mavericks lead by 10. Now Christie. Davis a screen. Down low. All sorts of time. Oh, Davis feasting inside.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Max Christie picks one up.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Pass to Washington. Outside Davis. Back to Washington. 6 to shoot. Lively. Now here's Christie. Here's the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. Well, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-4 run. Christie against SGA. The lead now in single digits.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Christie against SGA. Thompson outside. Launches it from deep. Oh! From the parking lot!
I don't think there's any such thing as too deep a shot for Klay Thompson. His range extends way beyond that stripe.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Defended by Christie. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Here's Hartenstein. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wallace is checked in. And that one falls for Hartenstein.
Boy, there are so many things to admire about Hartenstein's game. Excellent passer, unselfish on the offensive end, makes floaters at a ridiculous level, and boy, do you know you're going to get a high level of defensive physicality nightly.
Now here's Christie. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Lively. Back to Washington. Now Marshall. Williams defending. Marshall can't hit. Thunder trail by 7. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
My goodness, the ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to invite, to initiate that contact, so tough.
Screen by Lively. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lively passes to Washington. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Lively passes to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. For 3.
With that reach and mobility and that combination, you can contest a lot of shots. Holmgren doing nice work there.
Wallace outside. Pass to SGA. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Now here's Christie. Here's Lively. He's got 12. Here's Thompson. To the right side. The 3 from Washington. Wallace pulls it in. Thunder trail by 5. Pass to Holmgren. There's the triple. Chet from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Checked in for Lively. The Mavericks leading. Outside Christie to win the cold spell. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Cason Wallace.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. SGA with it. He's got 34. Pass to Hartenstein. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. That one drops for him. 36 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
On the wing, Christie. Watched by Wallace. Gafford against Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Washington. Knocks it down from distance. Washington's got 6.
So big for his team when P.J. Washington is connecting from deep. That space is invaluable.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
To the middle. Marshall outside. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Washington passes to Christie. Now here's Gafford. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Back to Thompson. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Well, Hartenstein is a very physical big man. He is not one to shy away from contact.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 3-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. Hartenstein against Gafford. Thompson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside, SGA. Inside, Caruso outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Christie. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA just powering through contact.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Christie against SGA. Now here's Christie. 5 points in the game. The 3 from Thompson. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Christie. That gives him the lead. SGA's got 40 points.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build. Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Here's Wallace, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Christie. SGA covering. Pass to Thompson to halt the run. Thompson with another miss. Caruso outside. Here's SGA. Here's Hartenstein. No good. Misses at the buzzer. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Understand something. Keep talking on the defensive end. Stay the course.
And Jason Kidd, he's helped create an identity for this team. Wants them to stay in character.
Yeah, and how they perform defensively, the effort they give on that end is a big part of that.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Wiggins in at the center position. On defense, Dallas. They trail by 3. And here's Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Wallace outside and out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Here's Hardy. Up top, Davis. Clock at 6. And stolen by Williams. And they're running. Dort for 3. On target from range.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Here's Hardy. Pass to Gafford. Here's Washington. Dort defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's rejected.
Boy, Lou Dort has more than earned his reputation as a defensive stopper. Twice on the pipes.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Two on the clock.
The defensive end of the floor is what started Lou Dort's getting minutes, and this guy's so difficult to score against.
Wallace. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Hardy. He's guarded by Caruso. Dort against Washington. Marshall outside. It's stolen away. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Wallace. And the finish on the break with the slam.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the bucket by the Thunder. Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Now Williams. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Thunder.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
He's off on the first.
We've always said Jalen Williams seems to play bigger than his size. That 7'2" wingspan and the instincts he brings makes him an exceptional wing defender.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. So he comes up empty at the line.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
It's good.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Williams with it. With the drive. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 9.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
For Dallas, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Throws it up high. Oh, a huge finish. AD, my goodness.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
And the Thunder in possession here. Now here's Williams. They've led by as many as 11. Dort finds Wiggins. Back to Dort. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Against Dort. 2 shots.
good from Dort.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Williams is checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout, he's not going to back away from a challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Pass to Williams. Caruso outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Williams. And here's Davis. Williams defending. He's still feeling it. Count that bucket. Davis has got 29 points.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Here's Dort. No good on the triple. And here's Washington. Drives to the hoop. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Klay Thompson comes in for Marshall. And Russell is subbed in for Williams. Then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Russell. To the paint. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
First one falls.
You love when guys like Chet Holmgren, who enters the league with big expectations, works hard to meet those expectations. It's been great to watch.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
I think increasingly what you're seeing in guys like Chet Holmgren is they're bringing a unique size and skill combination that maybe has been rare in the past.
Now here's Washington. Pass to Russell. It's tipped. Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. Mavericks trail by 8. Fires from way outside.
Since the break, they've really locked it down defensively, looking much more solid now. Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Pass to Holmgren. Screen by Holmgren. Outside, SGA. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington passes to Russell. Thompson outside. Down low. Here's Davis. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Holmgren. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Outside, SGA. Russell with the rebound. And Russell's got the ball here for the Mavericks. Launches a 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now. And it's Caruso on the take. Pass to SGA. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And here's Russell. Thompson, a screen on SGA. Russell into the lane. Thompson outside. They still need this. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's SGA. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. P.J. Washington picks one up.
15 foul. Dallas Mavericks. P.J. Washington. Third personal foul. 15 foul. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Mavericks trail by 10. Outside Russell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. And you look at the shot pattern for D'Angelo Russell. Doris, lots of threes in there.
You're right, B.A. There are certain guys who believe in their ability to get hot from distance, and it can completely change the tenor of the game. That has been the story of D'Angelo's career.
That one's off.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
Washington's checked in for Marshall. And he sinks the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Hartenstein. Shoots over Lively. Lively with a block.
Tremendous length and anticipation on that rejection from D-Live.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, P.J. Washington.
And he knocks down the first one.
Now for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
That one misses. Thunder leading by 8. Here's SGA. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 44.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
SGA against Russell. Left side, Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
The Thunder have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Hartenstein, that's off target. Now 6 for 10. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Davis. Both free throws good from Davis. Now SGA. To the inside, Hartenstein. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one. Russell, the pass to Davis. They set a pick. Just 5 to shoot. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Over to the left wing. Dort outside. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Dort. Williams. No good from 3.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Now Russell. Now Davis. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City leading by 8. And it's Williams off the drive. Count it!
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Davis against Holmgren. Left side, Davis. Yes! Using that window!
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Thunder leading by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
SGA with it. Outside Williams. Holmgren. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now Davis. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Goes again. Clock at 6.
Fifth personal foul. 14th foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Anthony Davis, taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that narrows the gap to 7.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Williams outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:19 left in the final quarter. Here's Hartenstein. And counted.
One of the best screeners in the game, Isaiah Hartenstein. That defender going to feel that one.
Dallas now, time running out. Outside Russell. Now Davis. Holmgren with the block. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, guarded by Russell. And he powers it down, one-handed.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Russell. The Thunder making their last shot. Rejected by Holmgren.
Chet Holmgren meets that one at the rim. Nicely done.
Williams on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Here's Gafford. 5 to shoot. Now a pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. Nope. Here's Oklahoma City now. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate